feel like I'm representing my whole community and not just myself. I'm a big believer in mottos and mantras just to guide your life, period. So my name is Rhonesha, my nickname is Nisha, and I turned that into an acronym that stands for No One Ever Slows Her Agenda. Came up with this at 16 years old when I started my career in journalism, and it carried me forward through everything. What it essentially means is no matter what your goal is, don't let anyone or anything stop you. And at first it was a personal motto and mantra, but then when I launched Her Agenda, I realized that this should be a universal mindset for women in order to get started, to get over that imposter syndrome that they might have, but then also to get to the next level, to overcome the systemic barriers that exist because you're a woman or because of your race or because of where you're from. So there's a lot of barriers that exist on the path to achieving your goals and having that mindset of just moving forward and not letting obstacles and barriers stop you, but let it be a lesson or let it be motivation for you to prove people wrong. I was super focused on journalism. I discovered it when I was in high school and literally did anything and everything that I could to get better at it and learn. And I found out about this thing called internships, and I started interning. I got my first paid internship when I was 17 at NBC Universal and stayed with them all throughout college. So that was incredible and life-changing, and I was getting paid. And then my other job after I graduated, I worked at NBC as a producer. I worked at Huffington Post as an editor. And here I am today as the founder of my own media company called Her Agenda. So my irrational fear is fear of failure and of not living up to my potential. And often people say it's a good thing to fail. You learn lessons, you learn what not to do and whatnot. But for me, it's bigger because I am a Black woman founder and there's not a lot of visibility of us. There's not a lot of representation. When I am in the room and I do get an opportunity, I feel like I'm representing my whole community and not just myself, which is a big burden to bear, but that is my fear. And it's something I use to fuel me and drive me because it's not just about me. It makes whatever I'm doing bigger than me, which is a good motivator, but it also can sometimes be crippling because I'm too in my head sometimes, or I'm going over the details a little bit too much and not just putting it out there fast enough. So it's just being aware of that and learning how to navigate that over the years has been something I constantly wrestle with. And I guess it's irrational because I know that failure can be good.